If Ketu is placed in your 8th house in your D9 chart, what is the 8th house? 8th house of the D9 chart is about the obstacles that you get from the successes that you will be getting in your life. So whatever successes you will be getting, whatever successes you will be getting in the material successes, the societal successes, obstacles to those, obstacles to the longevity of those successes, obstacles to the longevity of keeping those resources without turning into problems is what the 8th house represents. So 8th house is not only the longevity for yourself, but the longevity also of your happiness, the longevity of the peace, the longevity of the resources that you keep. It is also inheritance that you will be able to keep and keeping away from long-term losses. But if Ketu is placed there, which means you'll not be able to give longer life to keep that wealth, to be able to attain higher success from other people's wealth, from inheritances, from keeping the blockages in the happiness in your life, the peace in your life, the longevity of the happiness, the peace, the resources, keeping challenges at bay, which the 8th house represents. Unless you cater to the higher need, the higher purpose where Ketu is placed in your D1 chart, the larger social contribution that you need to do. So if Ketu, for example, is placed in the 2nd house in your D1 chart, in your Lagna chart, so here Ketu going into the 2nd house, which means the earning that you do, the remuneration that you get is for your dependents, for your family and for the larger community, to be able to provide nourishment to others rather than chase nourishment for yourself, because the 2nd house is also the house of nourishment. What nourishes you? Your income, your livelihood nourishes you, nourishes your family, nourishes your community. So do more for family, do more for community. Even if you are not able to enjoy the maximum from your own earning, from your own remuneration, don't worry about it. In this life, in this innings, you have already earlier enjoyed that. So in this life, it is more about giving more for others, doing more for others, spending more for others rather than on yourself. If you do that, then Ketu will keep the longevity of the peace, the harmony, keeping the losses away, which the 8th house represents in the D9 chart, because Ketu is placed there, will allow you to keep the resources, which will allow you to keep the obstacles away, allow you to overcome challenges, overcome issues, and give you longevity, both to you, to the happiness, to the peace in your life, and to both the material resources, material success, and the societal success also, because Ketu is placed in the 8th house in the D9 chart.